The high cost of housing and today's easing of COVID restrictions combined to cause an overwhelming response at an Auckland exhibition. The organisers of the Tiny House show were surprised by attendance. They say interest has never been so high. Ashley Yates has more.
They may be tiny, but their attraction has drawn large crowds. Tiny homes showing off what they have to offer.
We're currently tiny home living and just wanted to see...
Get some ideas, really.
Yeah, get some ideas, get some inspiration.
While others are in the market to buy.
They're affordable if you've already got a piece of land to put them on. And the problem in Auckland is not just the cost of house prices, but the cost of land.
Costs that are skyrocketing. It's pushed some to rethink their way of living. Tiny House Builders Limited says they're booked out for a year and a half in advance.
We aren't keeping up with the capacity because there is such a need. So definitely dramatic increase. After the first lockdown, definitely people were thinking about it before and they just were like, yes, go.
This tiny pod will set you back around $80,000 for 2 bedrooms, while this 14 by 4 tiny home is priced over $150,000.
We get first home buyers, we get mum and dad downsizing, expats coming back from COVID, Airbnb.
All people that contributed to over a crowd of 10,000 who walked through the Tiny House Expo today. That's the number they expected for the whole 2-day event.
The red traffic light setting has meant there's no gathering limits outside today, but for the Expo inside there's a 200-person limit, with officials here counting people as they go in.
While it's been able to go ahead, COVID-19 has hampered the Expo.
So we had nearly 100 exhibitors originally, and a lot had to pull out in the last couple of weeks.
Now the organisers want a loosening of rules that would allow these tiny houses to move more easily around the country.
Tiny house owners don't own the land, and currently if you're applying for resource consent, that is tied to the landowner.
When government get on board with us to say that there is a need and that it is a solution and people are wanting it, that it's going to make it easier for councils to legislate, owners to navigate.
There may be a lot to navigate, but you won't need a map to find your way around these tiny structures. Ashley Yates, Newshub.